Hello friends, hope you all are well today. I want to highlight a big problem that West has faced over the decades. Last week our world saw the brutality and inhumane manslaughter of Parisians. This attitude of covetousness and rage isn't new among us, but we surely are able to control it by placing appropriate laws in action. If we think that any kind of terrorism is justified as a reaction under rightful menace towards a group of people, then we surely are oblivious and brainwashed to the sanctity of human life and our duty to protect, honor, preserve kindness towards our own kind. Each of us, have different idea of antagonism. Some call it barbarianism, others call it heroism. We humans have extracted definitions of prejudice to our solace that fit our hidden motives. In medieval times, we used to call them crusaders for a mindset of people, and today they are modern infiltrators with their respective religious beliefs. I have mentioned in my previous video blog that America, along with other nations, need a monarchy system of government to preserve the legacy of their nation, and also to protect the rights, culture, religion, and sovereignty of the land. Let me not be shy by saying that the mighty want to take over the weak, but we often forget that only leads to revengeful hearts. Let's say I forcefully invade your home and tell you to do things my way. I'm sure no one likes to do so. Just like that, if powerful nations are going to overwhelm Islamic countries or other nations like that, then they don't take it lightly. There's a Pakistani saying, do not wake up a hungry lion because it will only rip you apart. Anyways, it's too late now. What we still at hand is to put such laws in place to protect our nation from infiltration. I want to draw the attention of Western countries towards the Christian brethren in impoverished nations. Also because whenever you guys overthrow an Islamic nation, it brings catastrophe to the local minorities. They take it out on the relative minorities. My appeal to the Western countries, especially to America, is that if you take in suffering Christians from these radical nations, not only will they stand beside you, but also our Christian brethren work hard and seek divine blessings for their inhabitant countries. Whereas we have seen over the course of life that results of bringing in radicals, and their results we have seen, they don't have any allegiance to our nation. And majority of them come here for their selfish motives and are very malignant. They even become citizens of nations, but of like Western countries, and still have zero tolerance towards the laws of the land, and even try to infiltrate with their own laws and cheat the government in every possible way. Whereas our Christian brethren will not do that. I don't understand why the Western embassies in these impoverished nations will hand out visas to the radicals but not to their own. Christians in the third world countries, usually aren't able to pay visa fees and meet the financial requirements of the host country, and usually are rejected their visas. Whereas the same Western countries will send jets to the countries, these third world countries, and fly the serpents into their homeland just like they did in Syria. And what ends up happening is they come here and they blow everything up that your ancestors have worked hard for. I mean, it's common sense, don't you think? Would you like to invite somebody in your home, and then have them rape your women and take your belongings and tell you how to abide in your own land? Or someone that will kiss your hand and bless you for your kindness and be grateful? The human rights activists make me sick. The most in the Western countries, that will preach you about humanity and treat all equally. I mean, how can we treat the infiltrators with respect? My paternal uncle died in the following day of the Paris attack, but he had a heart condition. He was very dear to me, and my family still misses him, and we loved him dearly. If I tell you that he didn't get married only because he wanted to come to America, then it would be hard to believe, but this is true. He only wanted to pursue American dream, He always blessed America, and his name was Pervez Abdul. He was a devout Christian. He applied for American visa several times over the course of his life and was rejected due to insufficient grounds. Now I understand there are certain regulations that we need to comprehend and abide by for the visa laws and everything. But he wasn't going to come to America and do hate speeches. He was still bless the nation, and was rejected numerous times. Wherever these radicals, they present fake documents and get visas, and we all know what they do when they come here. I mean, why can't Western countries favor the Christian brethren in third world countries and give your own people the opportunity to come here, and work hard and bless the country in every way possible? If Western countries can't send jets to these countries and fly in radicals, then why can't they send jets for their own people? I mean, if you can't send jets, at least, give them visas. So what's wrong with giving Christians visas so that they can come here and work hard and make a better life for themselves and their families? I just don't want my uncle's hard work and his life to go in vain, and who loved America, and wanted to do better for himself and his family. And now if you still think that keeping the radicals is beneficial for the Western countries, and bringing them here is all good, then even God cannot protect you. Let me share you a little story. If we look in the Bible, uh, when Moses, he was in Pharaoh's palace, God asked him to deliver his people from Egypt. And if God can ask Moses to deliver his people from slavery, then why can't us, we can act as Moses and deliver our people from those countries that are at unrest, and they're killing each other. The least we can do is, bring our people to Western countries and help them in a little way possible. And I assure you, that our people, they treat the Western countries, especially America, as the promised land. Now, thank you for listening. I would just encourage you to share this message with as many as people as you can, so that the voice can be heard and our people can be helped for the better good of our countries, and we can keep the infiltrators, or the radicals on a leash. And I especially want to ask the Western governments to please consider and help Pakistani Christians and many other Christians that are around the world, so that they can bless you in some way possible. Thank you, and God bless you all.